Hello, this video is part 2 of using synthetic division to simplify polynomial expressions. This is the same problem as video part 2 of long division. Let's start by looking at the divisor. In video 1, I mentioned that if this number is 1, then we just have x minus 7 and we would solve for 0. However, because this is not the case, we have a number 3 there. We have to divide everything by 3 first. We start by dividing this by 3 and this by 3. 3 divided by 3 gives us x. Negative 7 divided by 3 is just negative 7 divided by 3. Now that we've done that, we will be setting this equal to 0. Then adding 7 over 3 to both sides, and we get that x equals 7 over 3. So whenever the number in front of the x in the divisor is not 1, we will be having to use a fraction. Okay, this 7/3 will go over here, 7 over 3. Once we do that, we are going to take the coefficients of everything in the dividend and bring them down. 27, negative 90, 45, and 42. I will label where they come from. The 27 comes from the x cubed, the 90 comes from the x squared, the 45 comes from the x, and the 42 comes from the constant. Even though there's a fraction here, we will be solving it the exact same way as the one in part 1. Bring down the 27. Then we will be multiplying 7/3 times 27. So 7 over 3 times 27. I will put it over 1. And if you use a calculator, your answer would be 63. This 63 we put right here. Then we will be combining those two terms. Negative 90 plus 63 would give us negative 27. And we will be repeating the process. 7/3 times negative 27 would be negative 63. Combine the 45 minus 63, that would give us negative 18. And also multiply 7 over 3 times negative 18. We put a 1 under it, and this would give us negative 42. Combine 42 and negative 42, and that would give us 0. Now that we are unable to bring any numbers down, we would be moving on to the next step. Before we do that, let me tell you that this number right here is the remainder. So we have a remainder of 0. And the rest of the numbers would be, this is a new constant, this is the x, and this is the x squared. Because we divided, in this case we decrease the exponent by 1. Now we have to write down the answer. One new thing, however, is at the beginning of the problem, if you look at the divisor, we divided by 3. And we only divided the divisor. After performing the entire operation, now we have to divide these 3 numbers by 3 as well. So 27 divided by 3 would give us 9. Bring down the x squared. Same thing for the other ones. Negative 9x and negative 6. And this would be our answer. Again, because the remainder is 0, we have that the remainder does not play a role